Hey, happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope everyone had a wonderful week. As you can see from the title, I am going to be doing a grocery haul. So, before I start that, if you are new to kind of following me on here, my name is Sheree and I am a nutritionist and health coach, and I help career women who struggle losing weight create effective and sustainable lifestyle changes while eating food they can enjoy. So I go to the grocery store every single week because I meal prep every week. And so I decided just to, after I came home, just to kind of show you guys what I got, to just give you some inspiration and kind of give you an idea of some of the pantry essential staples that you can also have on hand to whip up some healthy meals. And then also in the description, I have a link to a free ultimate clean eating guide. And what you can do with that guide is print it out, and you have a resource that you can use to help you navigate the grocery store and pick up some of your own healthy foods. And there's also 14 recipes in there as well to give you some inspiration. So definitely check that out. Again, that is free. And so I'm just kind of going to just be like pulling stuff out of my grocery bag and letting you know what it is and what I intend to do with it. And of course, if you have any questions along the way, feel free to let me know. So I always make sure that I have a ton of fresh veggies. I always make sure that I have a green veggie with every meal. And so I like just getting things like this romaine lettuce right here and just having that and chopping this up and putting this into salads. So I always have that. And then this week I am making a butternut squash chicken chili. And I've actually never made it before, but I am really excited to try it because it looks so good. And since it is fall, then it's definitely squash season. So the grocery store didn't have the whole squash. And so what I ended up getting instead was this pre-chopped butternut squash. So that's an option too, is getting things pre-chopped. It's a little more expensive to get it that way, but I really wanted to make this recipe, so I decided to get this instead. And so my recipe called for 4 cups, so I got 2 of those. And then I always like to have fresh fruit, so I picked up some strawberries. And so I like to have fresh fruit with my breakfast because I like something sweet. And so I always go for whatever is in season, because whatever's in season, that's what's going to be the cheapest and it's what's going to be the freshest. So I picked up some strawberries to have with breakfast. I have just some green onion, again, just to give my food like a little bit of flavor, and plus my recipe calls for it, so I have some green onion here. And then this was just my other pack of the butternut squash. And then this is some spinach. Oh, nice. Cool. And then for my chili, the garnish is cilantro. So I picked up this little bundle of cilantro just to sprinkle on top of my chili when I'm done making it. And then I got some tomatoes. I like adding those to my salads, again, to get some more vegetables and to get some color. So I have some tomatoes. Let's see, what else? Oh, and just another bundle of lettuce, again, for salads. Let's see here. And then for my chicken chili, it called for chicken breast, but I decided to get boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Chicken thighs tend to have a little bit more flavor. And so what I'll do is, this pack is 3 pounds and my recipe calls for 1 1/4 pounds. And so what I like to do with this is just take whatever I need for my recipe, and then anything else I'll put it in individual freezer bags, and then I'll put it in the freezer. And so that's what I pull out on the weekends. So sometimes people say they don't know what to eat on the weekends, so that's why I like getting these big variety packs, because whatever I don't use in my recipe, I just toss in the freezer. And then on the weekends, I don't have to think about, okay, well, what am I going to eat? It's like, boom, I have an easy protein option. You could put it in the oven. You could put it in the air fryer. If you don't have the air fryer, you need to get one. They are amazing. What else do I have? What's in here? Oh, a green pepper for my chili. And then I like to put these little mini peppers in my salads. And so for lunch, I typically take a salad. And so I like to put this in there. I like to chop some of these up. It gives it some color and a little bit of crunch and a tiny bit of sweetness too. And then in my salads, I wanted to put this week some carrots. So I got some shredded carrots. And so sometimes you can get bored with something like just the little mini carrots. And I was like, oh, this is kind of like a fun way to have them. So these are like the julienne ones. And you can get the ones that are like in little rounds as well. So sometimes having it in like a different form makes it a little bit more interesting. So like I said, I'll just put these julienne carrots in my salad for lunch. For salad dressing, I typically don't buy salad dressings because sometimes they have a lot of added like sugar and preservatives and chemicals and dyes, and you can easily prepare your own just using some Dijon mustard and some just red wine vinegar. You can use a little bit of olive oil. You can put a little bit of like Italian seasoning in there, a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder, so you can kind of play around with it and just make it your own. I would definitely suggest that. For my salads, I have some little tomatoes. I like getting those because you don't have to take the time to chop them up. You just toss them in there. And then in my salads, I always have some kind of protein option, and so I like to get this deli turkey. So I'll just like chop those up into little strips and put them in my salad. Sunday night I'm having some tacos, so I just got some shredded lettuce. So I do kind of like a little taco bowl situation. So I'll do that. Let's see what else. No, that's some of this stuff is like household stuff, so I know that you guys don't really want to see that. And then I have eggs. I pretty much always have eggs in some form for breakfast just because they're just like a really good protein option. They're inexpensive and they're really versatile. I usually use Mrs. Dash. Yeah, Mrs. Dash is good. I like Mrs. Dash as well. So I have some eggs. Let's see if I'm running out of space here. And then I like to get these True Lime water enhancers, and so they're just little individual packets that you can put in your water just to add more flavor. So if you have a hard time drinking water, then I like adding these. They're just 10 calories per little individual pack, and they're only sweetened with stevia, so they don't have any kind of refined sugar or anything like that. So this is black cherry. They also have a watermelon lemonade and a strawberry lemonade one, which I really like too. So I'm liking those. Did that. And then some hot sauce, because for breakfast I am making a buffalo chicken casserole, and I made it before and it is so bomb. So that's also why I got the eggs. So that's why I got the eggs and the hot sauce. And then that spinach bundle from earlier is gonna go in there as well. I got these little banana peppers. These add a lot of flavor. I'm gonna put them in my taco bowl, but I've also put them in salads too. They add just a ton of flavor, and I mean, you can have, what is this, a quarter cup for only 5 calories. So I like adding little things like that to my food, which add a lot of flavor, but don't add a whole lot of calories. And then for my taco salad, for the actual tacos, I like to use these blue corn tortilla shells, and these are taco shells, whatever. Yeah, blue corn taco shells, and these are so good. And I can definitely, oh, you like the crystal? I like the Louisiana better. I like this one. And I like these ones, and I can tell the difference between the blue corn and the yellow corn. So I always like to get these, and they're almost always out of them. And so I actually have some, but I'm that person that took the last one and was like, let me stock up on it. For my chicken chili, or my butternut squash chili, it calls for some diced chilies. And so those are good. Let's see, some Dijon mustard. So again, if you want to make your own salad dressing, you can just get some Dijon mustard. I got just some pasta sauce, and I like to get the one with no onions and garlic because I kind of have a sensitive stomach. But that is a good staple to always have on hand. It's just some pasta sauce. And then a lot of times I use non-stick cooking spray. And so instead of using like a bunch of butter and oil, I like to get some of the non-stick cooking spray. Let's see, so that's household stuff. So in my breakfast casserole, it called for cooked chicken, and just to save some time, I got this canned chicken, and I like this one because it's just chicken, salt, and water. Yeah, chicken breast meat, water, and salt. So it doesn't have any like added preservatives or chemicals or anything like that. So I like to get this, and it's just little like shredded chicken. On the picture it shows it in a little pita, and this is also good in salads, and this is definitely a good staple to have as well, just to have in your pantry. And like I said, you can make salads out of it. This one, it's in a little pita. You can put it on a little sandwich. So this is definitely something that is inexpensive and versatile to have on hand. I'm trying to see what else I have. Oh, so for my lunch salads, I like to get the romaine hearts just because I got 2 packs of these, and just because they're just kind of like already portioned out. If you will, you could just grab one, chop it up, and put it in your salad. And then also in my salad, I didn't need to buy any, but I already had some here. I wanted some kind of little crunch, so I bought some of those chopped up pecans. And so I like adding like pecans or pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds to my salads to give it, like I said, some crunch, a little bit of texture, and also for some healthy fats. And so I didn't need to buy that this week because I already had some. So I do that as I try to see what I already have on hand and kind of see what I can do with that. And then with my dinner, I'm gonna have some green beans, and so instead of buying some, I already had some in my pantry. So that's kind of how you can determine what you want to eat, is saying, okay, what do I already have on hand? That way I don't have to spend any money, and I can just, you know, be more cost effective. Let me see what else do I have that is non-household stuff. Oh, another thing I like to add to my salads are olives. These are really good. Again, just add a little burst of flavor. And then my breakfast casserole, it calls for some almond milk, and so I just like to get this unsweetened original almond milk. Again, this is something that's really good to have on hand. Of course, when you open it, you have to drink it within maybe like, I think it's about 7 days. But this is good, like if you're having cereal, if you're having oatmeal, it's a good replacement. If you have a recipe maybe that calls for heavy cream or something like that, if you want to reduce the calories and reduce the saturated fat, then you can always opt for the unsweetened original. So just make sure you don't get unsweetened vanilla unless you want it kind of naturally sweet, if you want to make it in like oatmeal or something like that. And so I got that. Let me see what else I got here. Oh, and then my chili recipe calls for a jalapeno. So one more thing, because I eat a ton of vegetables, if you can't already tell. So I got this spring mix, and so I'm going to have that along with my breakfast. And so I like to make sure that with all of my meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that I have some sort of protein source, and that I always have some sort of green vegetables. So whether it's salad, whether it's green beans, could be zucchini, Brussels sprouts, those are in season right now, broccoli, anything like that. So I try to have some sort of green vegetables. They're low in calories, they are low in fat, they're high in fiber, rich in a lot of vitamins and minerals, and really help to keep you full. So I always try to structure my meals like that. For snacks, I'm going to have some protein bars. Again, it's something that I already bought, so I didn't have to get them at the grocery store. As far as snacks, I try to make it so that I don't have to actually cook my snacks. So all I do is get, like I say, either protein bars, I'll get some low sugar yogurt, I'll do popcorn, the individual bags of Skinny Pop popcorn. You could do turkey jerky, you could do veggies and hummus. So, really try to make it easy and have something on hand that you can just like quickly put together so that you're not as tempted to have maybe like a candy bar or some cookies or something like that. So that was just kind of like to give you an idea of some of the things that I buy. Again, I did link that free grocery shopping list if you guys do want that. If you're not really sure where to start with getting healthy foods, what kind of foods can you, or maybe should you have on hand if you want to try to clean up your diet a little bit. So I have that guide to help you. It also includes 14 recipes, so feel free to download that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about anything that I bought or how I'm going to use it, just feel free to let me know. I hope everybody has a good evening and has a wonderful weekend. So take care. Bye.